So, welcome everyone to this new moon darkness meditation. Just going to be waiting for a few moments for everyone to arrive, and maybe in the meantime, I'd love to see where it is that you're joining us from. So, if you want to type that in the chat, and also maybe just something about why you are here. Are you here just out of curiosity? Or a lot of people feel a sense of calling to the darkness. Maybe you have a sense of calling. You don't know what it is, but you just saw it and felt, I want to go there. I need to go there. Or maybe you need to relax or heal or go deep into meditation. So I'd love to hear why it is that you're here and where you are in the world. Wonderful. We have somebody from Pune in India. Welcome. I am joining you from magical Glastonbury in southwest England. And right now the sky, the autumn sky, is darkening. And by the time we're done, it will be dark here. We have Luxembourg and Slovenia, so people in different parts of Europe. It's wonderful. Yeah, more people in India. This is great. And somebody's saying they're here to relax and be peaceful and calm. And so you're in a good place. And somebody's saying they're scared of darkness, and yet they feel darkness inside for the last few weeks. And so I want to make darkness, have it be your friend, and have it be something that you can feel is really safe, really nourishing. Yeah, somebody's saying they find it cooling and calming. It's wonderful. So, my name's Suta, and I love the darkness, and I've been working with it for many years now in different ways, and I trust the darkness completely, and it's part of my mission to share this practice with more people and make it more known and available in the world, because I feel that more and more people are ready and curious about the darkness. And so one thing I want to do is, before we begin, I want to really acknowledge and appreciate you for following through on whatever interest you have. Even if this is a little bit scary to you, that you're demonstrating a commitment to yourself, maybe to your inner self, and that your being here shows me that you're interested in improving your life and maybe helping to make the world a better place. And so aligning or coming into something that's more deep and true inside is one of the greatest gifts that you can give to yourself and the world. And not everybody consciously chooses to do this, so I think it's really worth celebrating. And so thank you. And I also want to say right now that although I have a passion and a skill, I think, for holding this space of darkness and guiding people to go into it, befriend it, and to find the treasures that are hidden, waiting for you in the darkness. That this is about all of us. So each and every person here in the call, you're contributing to an energy field and a group energy. So through the magic of technology and the internet, but also through the magic of something very mysterious in our heart, our deep heart, and in consciousness, maybe we are connecting in a mysterious way. And all the people who may be watching this on video at some other time, that we're making an energy field, all of us, and that is supporting each and every one as we go into darkness. So the session is going to look like I will say a few words about who I am and also about what the darkness meditation is and why I do this kind of strange thing, and also why it's a good time, a new moon is a good time to be doing this practice. And then we'll shift, and most of the session will be given over to a guided experience of what I call illuminating darkness, so that by going deeply into darkness, we actually find a kind of inner light, an inner pilot light, a guiding light within, maybe. Or maybe you'll stay bathing, dissolving, surrendering, and resting into a deep black darkness. And that can be a wonderful thing. So most of the session will be given over to guiding you to go inside, and then returning, and there'll be a kind of open space available, if there's still time at the end, for any questions or sharing and so on. So I'm seeing that people are saying, yeah, they love the darkness already, and that there's a kind of fascinating quality there, and it's cooling and calming. So yeah, it's that, and it's so much more and so much less. It's a kind of paradox and a mystery, and I'm honored to have this opportunity, partnership with evolved beings, to be your guide for this experience. So, as you know, my name is Suta, and I have been teaching Tantra and breathwork many years. I started teaching Tantra internationally in 2007, but I've been involved with healing of various kinds since I was a teenager. So over 25, 30 years of experience in this field of spiritual awakening, of personal development. And I'm the creator of the darkness experience, which came out of my own love of darkness. In the beginning, that was just simply through closed eyes experience of meditation, but then also through hundreds of hours in flotation tanks. I also trained to be a facilitator of trance dance, which is a healing form of movement which is done blindfold, and it's all about moving into altered states. And also coming from a lot of experience as a participant in darkness retreats. And in about 2011, 2012, it became clear that this is part of why I'm here, is to share this method. So what is a darkness meditation, or what is a darkness retreat? Basically, it's a special time where you consciously decide to go without seeing by putting yourself either into a dark room or a cave or an underground temple, or these days I like to use special blindfolds. So you could just have a blindfold or something like that, like something over your eyes, and you're in a darkened space. You maybe switch off lights and draw curtains, and so that you're in darkness. And this will just be a little taste. You'll maybe be in the darkness for 45 minutes or an hour. But on a retreat, that might extend from anything from 24 hours, 3 days, 5 days, or more. And then you have to do everything without being able to see. Eat, dress yourself, find your way from one place to another. And that is a incredibly, it sounds very simple, yet it's really powerful. It's profound method that's been used in cultures all over the world throughout history. There have been people who recognized that the dark is the best environment, a unique situation to start to shift from doing, an activity, to resting back into your own being, so that really deep meditation becomes effortless. Why do that? Why spend time in the dark? Well, meditation in the dark can be a deeply nourishing and relaxing experience, and that's my wish for you here today, that we're going to shift from doing to being as we move from light to darkness. So it's not that the darkness is just the absence of light. It's a kind of, it's got its own presence, it's got its own intelligence, and it's a kind of bittersweet chocolate for the soul. So that means that it can bring about kind of healing. A whole lot of stress in the world these days that people experience a lot in their mind, and a lot of tiredness in the body, a lot of exhaustion, because we're on a hamster wheel, so many of us, of doing, goals, expectations, deadlines, things on the outside. So let this be a time of healing for the stressed mind, to ease up if you found that you kind of spend a lot of time in too much thinking. It can be like having a mental detox and experiencing a state of really deep relaxation. And that helps you kind of align with your core, your true self. And from that, it may be that we can live from a deeper and more satisfying place, where you're tapped into a kind of clarity or inspiration, or can help you get unstuck and more creative, because we're coming closer to a kind of source energy. So it's really good if you are committed or just interested, feeling the pull to wake up to your essential nature, or if you just want to become a bit more present and clear and peaceful. It's great to help you just evolve. If you're ready to evolve and you're hungry to go deeper and you've got a desire to awaken, and that's based on basically having a willingness to let go and receive guidance. Maybe that's from the universe, or maybe it's from something deep inside. It's a mystery, really, where it is coming from and what it is that we're going to be meeting. I'm just going to say a few words about the new moon. And so the new moon is a very good time to do this kind of practice, where it helps us to align with more like cosmic energies, the vast energies of the dance of celestial bodies, the moon, the planets, stars, and how they're all connected, and connected to us, connected to you. You're connected. This new moon relates to energy, passion, initiative, and also maybe to move forward with those things with an element of caution, or drawing upon a deeper wisdom from within. This new moon can bring an invigorating burst of energy, but really I see this as an opportunity to restore the balance within you and with that which is around you. So this is really a time to go inwards, and maybe from that you can begin to soften and let go of old habits and behaviors and beliefs as you come into more contact with your true self. So today, this evening, now, the universe presents us with an opportunity to work with and maybe transform this charged new moon energy into something healing and constructive. And we do that by bringing our conscious awareness, creating this time and place where we're cutting out the noise of the outside world cutting out the distractions from the realm of light and going inside. I've said a lot of words already, so let's just take a pause. Just invite you to take a few breaths, and the breaths just helping us to begin to relax and stay present. So, in the darkness, our inner sight can become more sensitive, more awake, more acute. Darkness is a teacher, and it's power, very soft power. And I would say it's pure, deep medicine. And yet it's so gentle. It's a powerful tool. And I know many people have a fear connected to darkness because there's so many ideas of it's connected to things that we can't see, things that might be out of our control, scary monsters, or in the realm of psychology, we have all this like the shadow side of the personality, the dark aspects of us. And, you know, in Christian cultures, that tends to be associated with evil or something. So I want to reframe all of that completely. There's another way to think about darkness. And that is, as I said, a teacher and a friend. It's like, you know, when you get into a warm bath or a hot tub and everything in your body goes, relaxes, like, that's so good. I invite you to anticipate darkness being like that for your soul. That it's a vast, womb-like space of infinite possibility that's going to nourish you, and that's so patient and vast. You can bring anything to it and lay it down there and let go. It's a really good thing. Osho, mystic Osho, said, "Without falling in love with darkness, you will be deprived of loving the great truths of life. All the important mysteries of life are hidden in darkness." And I'm going to say another quote from it's from the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, which is many people regard as a very inspiring collection of tantric meditations. So this is from a new translation. It says, "This is the call of the Dark One, of the darkness, the roar of life seeking its source. The union you long for is within reach. Throw off all hesitation and plunge into the uncanny blackness, eyes wide open." So that's what we'll do. We're going to plunge into the uncanny blackness, because the union, whether that's union with your soul or your heart or your deep knowing, that union you long for is within reach. So, however it is in your space, just have it now so that you're going to be really comfortable for the next 45 or 50 minutes, because we're going to start to make that transition now into the actual meditation process. So you could be sitting upright in a really aligned posture if you find that easy and comfortable. It's also really fine and to lie out on a mattress or a bed and have an intention to stay awake and conscious. But if you fall asleep, well, maybe you need to sleep. That's fine. In my darkness retreats, most people spend most of the time lying down, and people often spend some of the time sleeping. And that's fine. It's a catch up, and that's part of resetting the nervous system, because so many people are sleep deprived and exhausted actually. So just begin to set up your space, and if you have curtains, you might want to dim curtains. Drop down the lights really low at this point, and make it so you can just switch off the light very simply. You don't need to look at the screen to see what's going on. You don't need any other devices, like if you've got mobiles and anything like that, maybe switch them off. So it's a really sacred time and place for you to go as deep as you would like in this time without any distractions. Just that is something special, right? No distractions. And if you have a blindfold or a scarf, something that you want to put over your eyes, that's really good. And hey, if you don't have any of those things, well, maybe it's just enough that you'll be closing your eyes. So make any adjustments that you need to be ready. And we'll begin in just a moment. So one thing to do before we begin, I'm going to be guiding you with different kinds of things to do with your attention and with your breathing. Breathing's really a tremendous, incredible gift, another kind of power that we've all been blessed with in this life. So if we use conscious breathing, there's a real magic in that. So I'm going to be asking you, inviting you to breathe into certain parts of your body in different ways. And so do the best that you can with it, and just trust that all is well, and it's actually mostly very, very simple. Now, if you find that you just go into the darkness and you love it, and you can just settle in there, and you can relax, that's fine too. In that case, just let any of my words wash over you. And then if you hear something that sounds like it would be interesting to try, well, you can try it. So to begin, let's just rub our hands together, and we're going to do something called palming the eyes. So in the dark, our eyes can take a rest. Our eyes work so hard for us all the time in the daylight, and a large part of the brain's processing power is given over to this visual element, visual sense. So it takes a lot of brain energy. So let's just begin the process of relaxing the eyes before we even go into darkness. So feel that warmth in the hands, and then just rest your palms over your two eyes. You close your eyes. So you're already creating a kind of darkness. And also just breathe into that. Most people find it very pleasant, the warmth from the hands. And just invite your eyes to begin to relax. Slowly taking the hands away. And let's do this again. So rubbing the hands and this palming the eyes. And then we can deepen that a little bit. I'm going to invite you to take a breath in, deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds. And then you're going to breathe out really slow, gentle, through pursed lips, like this. That's called a candle breath. Just imagine that you are blowing on a candle flame so gently that the flame just dances, but doesn't go out. Good. Now you can make your space more dark or dim. Get into your position. If you have headphones, that could be good for the sound. And then we'll begin shortly. I'm also going to just dim my light here slightly. So just take a moment to just consider what your intention might be for this time of darkness. Maybe something for you personally to rest or relax or let go. Maybe it's something that's for the benefit of others or the world, that your awakening consciousness and meditation contributes to peace and healing for the whole world or for your town or your family. Because where our intention goes, and our energy can follow. So this guided meditation is time to befriend darkness. Begin to feel the way you can relax into it, and how it can help you rest really deeply. So if you haven't already drawn the curtains or switch off the lights and screens, blindfold on, or you can simply close your eyes. Know that this is a time for you. You can take a pause, time out from everyday activities, a time to drop into your inner space. This new moon is the time, the right time for us to open and receive and awaken. And for our time together now, let us be held by soul. I'll use the word soul. You use whatever word is right for you. Maybe the divine consciousness or source energy. So let soul connect and hold us all here. And all the words, anything that we might do, like breathing, is really a support to something deeper that is transpiring. It may not be wowy and dynamic. That's fine. That's okay. Just open and let go. And let it all become quiet as you drop into the still core, the root ground of being. And doing whatever adjustments so that your body is really comfortable, settling in. If you haven't already, you can close your eyes and starting to relax. Notice how already your attention can begin to shift inwards. Very natural, simple. I'm going to ask you to become aware of what you're seeing. Because for many people, it won't be truly black behind your eyelids. There may be some like colored dots or squiggles or patches of color. Or you may be seeing some images or scenes from memory or imagination. Just notice what's going on in your visual field. and allow it. It's all okay. As you relax and settle in more deeply, you'll find that the visual field gets somehow quieter and becomes deeper, blacker or clearer. Just keep settling a little bit more into your inner space. And affirm to yourself, I am safe here. I am safe here. And notice you can actually feel really calm and happy in the dark, in this darkness. And this is a time where you can slow down and let go. The darkness is a friend because each night it helps you sleep so that you can feel awake and rested for the things you do in the day. As you settle more deeply, you can find that being in the dark is really peaceful. Right now, there's nothing that you have to do, nothing at all to project out. As you rest inside. And I invite you to bring your awareness to your breathing. And especially the breathing in. And just imagine or sense or feel that as you're breathing in, it brings a kind of aliveness. So there's no particular way to breathe, but it's more in your attention. Sense the feeling of aliveness each in-breath. Shifting your attention to the exhalation, out-breath. With each out-breath, imagine or sense that you're releasing or just simply accepting and allowing what is. Accepting your experience. Accepting yourself as you release and let go on the out breath. And if you seem to get lost in thought, it doesn't really matter, because there'll be a moment when you come back and you notice, I was lost in thought. And then you come back to your breath, come back to your presence, because you are here. You're always here. So let's just keep with that, breathing in the feeling of being alive, breathing out, allowing what is. And bring the focus now to the sensations at the tip of the nose. So we're going to breathe into the head region associated with the energies of the third eye, the crown, our higher knowing consciousness. Later we'll be breathing into the heart, associated with love and compassion. And we'll also be breathing deep down into the belly, which helps us really ground into the body and the source energy. So for now, we're starting that journey just by focusing the attention a little bit at the tip of the nose, noticing the flow of the breath as it comes and goes. And that can be really simple. It's just noticing there are sensations, a little clump of sensations in that particular region of space. Still breathing in aliveness, breathing out acceptance. How little effort can you bring to this? How could you let it be really effortless, really easy, and yet you're still here and with that practice, sensing the breath, the tip of the nose. And actually, to feel your aliveness doesn't require any effort, really, because you already are alive. It's a truth. And accepting with the out-breath, accepting what is, that doesn't require effort, because things already are that way. Whatever it is that you're experiencing. So you're just going with the way it is. So play with the least amount of effort. You are alive. Things are the way that they are. And in this way, we're shifting from doing to being, so that there's a lot of beingness and the least effort. Maybe check your body for any tension that might have crept in. And now make the breath a little bit more vivid and enhance the living breath. Just maybe that might mean breathing a little more deeply or shallowly. Just trust you can make that sensation of breath more vivid. And now just let go of all effort around the breath. And notice how the breath still shows up without you trying. Now start to shift your attention so that you can begin to feel that the breath further back, the back of your mouth, top of the throat. Just imagine or sense that you can put your attention behind that space. So somewhere back in your head, back of the mouth, there's a space there. Then shift your attention down to your chest and heart space. You might want to put a hand or two hands on your chest. Just breathing now, really easily into your heart space. Maybe a few times you can do that candle breath where you breathe in, smooth, slow. Hold the breath for 2 or 3 seconds and then a gentle blow through the lips. Feel how the breath is helping you to open and expand in your chest. It can be so gentle, like a very sensitive lover or a gifted healer, just like a caress or something more vibrant. Just trust that the breath knows what's right for you. You know what's right for you. As you breathe into this heart space, that's right. And then you can shift your attention. Bring 1 or 2 hands to your belly. Now begin to drop your breath down into your belly so that you can feel the belly expands like a balloon as you inhale and contracts as you breathe out. That's right. Patient with yourself. And trust that you can find a way of breathing that feels really good to you right now. Maybe a little slower or longer. Maybe it's a smoother breath. Yeah, keep taking breaths into the belly and out. Breathing slow and deep. And feel yourself relaxing. Let this feel really good to breathe easily or slowly or deeply. You're safe because you're coming home inside, home to you. Notice that you're probably more relaxed and calm than you were before. Just really acknowledge that it can feel good to take a time out, to step outside of time like this. Keep breathing into the belly, relaxing, becoming calm. That's right. This is a peaceful place. Give yourself full permission to feel completely comfortable and happy in this inner space. Maybe notice what you are seeing now behind your closed eyelids. Maybe it's already starting to be more black, like space, more quiet. Enjoy it. And maybe imagine that somehow you have inner eyes, eyes behind your eyes, or some inner eyes, and you're closing them too. You're closing your inner eyes. So relaxing and restful. And maybe even another kind of eye, deeper inside, is closing now, taking a deep rest from working, from looking. That's right. You're very calm. So continuing to breathe into the belly, you do something called a box breath. And that means that there's an inhale, a pause, an exhale, and a pause. And each one of them is the same amount of time. So for example, it could be breathing in 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a few more of those. Breathing in, hold, breathing out, hold. This is a very balancing kind of breath, samavriti, sacred breath. Breathing in, hold, breathing out, hold, into the belly, hold, contract on exhaling, hold. Good. Now we're going to take out those pauses. So you breathe in, 3, 4, and just breathe out immediately. So this is called a circular breath. It's a little bit more energizing. Just see if you can do that, breathing into the belly. Letting go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Stay with that kind of circular breath, like a wave into the belly and out from the belly. Let's take 3 more. And then take a big breath in, big deep breath, really suck in the air. And then you're going to hold the breath on empty. So let go of the breath. And then hold the breath out for as long as comfortable. Just let go and relax with the breath out. And let the air in its own way. Just a few times, take a few breaths and make a low humming sound. Feel how the hum vibrates in your body. Maybe the inside of your body is feeling more spacious now. Very good. Again, just kind of let go of any breathing, relaxing into an open space inside you in this darkness. Mystic and poet Khalil Gibran said, "Most of those that sleep in the light, realm of appearance, and few that wake in the darkness." Maybe you are waking in this darkness. There's a kind of prayer that I like to share. So I invite you to repeat after me this kind of prayer. It's like a guidance, very simple. I am empty. I am empty. I am absolutely empty. Maybe that's empty of stress and stories, trying the past and the future. I see nothing. I know nothing. I do nothing. I see nothing. I know nothing. I do nothing. I receive everything. I receive everything. Then once again, bring your attention to your heart space, sense your chest, letting that heart, lungs and chest relax. And let the darkness bring calm, tranquil. Feels so nice to relax. Just acknowledge and appreciate your heart, and that deep in your heart is something so pure and pristine and magical, made of love. Rest into your deep heart, maybe like feeling more the back of your heart. Yourself relax into your heart space. So safe, pleasant. Be so comfortable there, here, now. And also now begin to include awareness of the area of your head, your face, especially the back of your head and the back of your eyes. Maybe just bringing a little energy with some breath into your head space. Just imagine or visualize beautiful, loving, white ball of light energy. Maybe it's floating above your head or at your third eye. See it shining with divine light, spiritual light. Breathe that light into your inner space. As you breathe it in, affirm, I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. Breathing with it. Feeling your heart and your belly. Maybe now you could call on the emotion of joy or some other good feeling you'd like to experience. As you breathe in, feel your heart being happy. And imagine your heart smiling and radiating joy and happiness throughout your body. Breathing in light, breathing in joy, and offering a blessing to yourself, like, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering. Just imagine that you're being held somehow, cradled and bathed by this darkness and breath and the loving blessings and attention you're bringing to yourself. Just beginning now to prepare yourself to come back into present time. Enjoy feeling your body in this peaceful state. You can take your time and be very gradual about coming back to the light. So do that in a very unhurried, sensitive way, because your eyes will be very sensitive if you're going to put any light on again. You might want to stay in darkness for a while. Just maybe stretching the body, feeling some gratitude for life and for this time and for your breath and the fact that you are conscious and aware. Coming back so that you're fully here, fully grounded, present and aware. Take 3 big breaths, maybe with a sigh on the exhale. Good. Coming back, very present and centered, grounded. Yes, here and now. That's good. And this darkness session, this darkness meditation is now complete. And so I'm going to just have some open time and space. If anybody wants to share about their experience or ask any questions, there's some time for that. And I also really know and respect that maybe it's a time where there are no words. Silence is like the sister of darkness. So silence also can be sacred and healing and a beautiful medicine in this world that can sometimes be noisy and complicated and stressy. So I truly wish that you have had a nourishing, beautiful experience. If you look in the chat, you'll see that you can contact me through evolvebeings.com or sessionswithsuta.com is my scheduling website if you want to have a conversation or sessions with me. And then I have thedarknessexperience.com, which is my site largely dedicated to the darkness work. So thank you. Somebody's saying that for them it was magical and they felt the soul coming back to the body again. Yes, that's wonderful. Thank you. So I'm going to stay here just waiting, being with you for a few more minutes. Yes, that's right. Sometimes somebody's sharing their experience. The light is brighter when I embrace darkness. Yeah, it's a it's a paradox. It's a kind of mystic truth. By settling in and embracing darkness, we could become a better channel for light. And we discover the light within. So whatever's happening next in your day, I would make the transition gentle. See if you can stay slow. One of the gifts of darkness on the retreats is that we have to slow down. And that's a good thing. So if you're feeling calm and tranquil and peaceful, let the movements of your body and speech be an expression of that. So go slow for a little while.
Thank you for a beautiful session, Suta.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, and everyone for being here, creating this energy.
Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
So thank you, everyone. I love this, and I love introducing people to darkness. It's really a passion and joy for me to share. And I'm delighted to see that people are having good experiences and expressing gratitude. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day or night, everyone. We'll wrap up the session here. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.